an infrastructure revolution that Amazon sellers haven't fully noticed yet. In February 2026, Amazon quietly released the public beta of its advertising MCP server. As of today, the announcement is still pinned at the very top of Amazon's advertising developer website homepage. The introduction reads, Amazon Ads MCP Server Public Beta, Building AI Agents for Amazon Ads? Our Ads MCP server is now in public beta. Try it out and tell us what tools you'd like us to add next. Most Amazon sellers probably never even saw this announcement, especially those seller and advertising teams that rarely visit Amazon's developer website. Or maybe they saw it briefly and it quickly disappeared into the endless flood of online information. But in the AI era, when a platform this large officially releases an MCP server, it should be viewed as a major infrastructure shift, possibly even a fundamental change in how e-commerce businesses operate. And very soon, many people working in Amazon seller teams may have to completely change the way they work, assuming those jobs still exist in their current form. Because this means digital employees are officially entering the field. And this time, it's no longer some risky underground black tech controlled by a handful of aggressive early adopters. This is technological democratization. With the same open-source AI agents and the same official MCP tools, almost anyone can gain the same execution efficiency. Under the traditional workflow, most e-commerce businesses, especially small and mid-sized seller teams, didn't have in-house engineering capabilities. So they either kept paying subscription fees to third-party software companies, or spent painful hours manually managing dozens of advertising accounts. For example, imagine you need to pause every campaign with an ACOS above 30%. And maybe you have 47 campaigns that match that condition. Now imagine managing dozens, or even hundreds, of ad accounts like that. Under the traditional workflow, that means endless filtering, scrolling, analysis, and clicking. Each account could take half an hour or more. And all accounts combined could easily take days. And if you also need to adjust bids across large numbers of keywords, the workload immediately doubles. Or maybe you want to launch a new advertising campaign. Traditionally, that could take 15 to 20 minutes. Log into the dashboard, set up the campaign, create the ad group, add keywords, set bids and budgets. Now imagine expanding that campaign into 10 additional countries and translating all targeting keywords into local languages. Your workload suddenly increases by more than 10 times. But with the release of the official MCP server and with more MCP workflow skills being built by the community, all of this may soon become a one-sentence task. If operational strategies and business logic are already distilled into reusable skills, AI agents may not even need instructions from you anymore. Scheduled workflows could periodically manage campaigns automatically. The reporting tools inside MCP are even more powerful. They allow you to monitor performance across all advertising accounts almost instantly. For example, you could simply say, "Give me the performance data for all campaigns in October, generate an analysis report, and suggest optimization opportunities." The system would generate a complete report immediately. No spreadsheet, exports. No manual aggregation. No copy-pasting. MCP structure. In this video, I'll first give an overview of Amazon's current MCP ecosystem and explain which business areas it covers. In future videos, I'll break down each tool category in detail, explain real-world use cases, and show examples of workflow skills I've built for my own AI agents. CP Tools, 8 major tool groups. Amazon's official Ads MCP server currently includes 8 tool groups, roughly 50 tools in total. Manager accounts have another 20-plus dedicated tools for overseeing multiple advertising accounts. Together, these tools cover the core operational workflow of Amazon advertising. Campaign Management. This is the largest tool group. It contains 8 subcategories covering everything from campaigns and ad groups to product targeting and keyword management. Basically, the entire advertising workflow can now be operated through MCP. You can retrieve operational data at every business layer, launch new campaigns through AI agents, or modify bids and targeting settings for existing campaigns. This will likely become the most frequently used tool group for advertising teams. Reporting. This group creates and retrieves advertising reports. That includes predefined reports such as campaign reports and advertised product reports. But it also includes much more flexible reporting tools. AI agents can dynamically combine different reporting dimensions together. You no longer need to log into the dashboard and export spreadsheets manually. You simply let AI pull the reports and analyze them. AMC Amazon Marketing Cloud. This tool group manages AMC workflow creation, execution, and result downloads. AMC has always been respected for its powerful analytics capabilities. But historically, the barrier to entry was high. Most teams needed technical support to use it effectively. MCP dramatically lowers that barrier. Account management. This covers the full life cycle of advertising account management, creating accounts, querying accounts, updating accounts, managing user invitations. Even cross-market account expansion can now be delegated to AI agents. Manager accounts. This group handles manager account creation, linking, and unlinking with other advertising accounts. For teams managing multiple markets and multiple ad accounts, this becomes the gateway for large-scale batch operations. Billing. This group retrieves advertising invoices and billing information. Stream subscriptions. This manages ADSP stream subscriptions. Primarily for advertisers using Amazon DSP user permissions. This manages user roles and permissions across advertising accounts. If multiple people inside a company access the same ad accounts, AI agents can now grant or revoke permissions automatically. So in simple terms, outside of campaign management and reporting, the two highest frequency operational tasks, MCP also covers account setup, permissions, billing, and many other back-end workflows. Most tasks that seller teams previously had to complete manually inside Amazon's dashboard can now be handled directly through AI calling MCP tools. Skills. The instruction manuals for MCP tools provide atomic capabilities. But in real-world advertising operations, most tasks require multiple tools working together in a specific sequence. For example, to generate an advertising report, you first need to retrieve account identifiers, then create the report with the correct parameters. Then poll the system until the report is finished. And finally retrieve the results. That multi-step orchestration is exactly what skills are designed for. Amazon currently provides 3 official skills. Ads reporting. This is a workflow-based skill. It orchestrates the complete process of account lookup, report creation, and report retrieval. You simply say, "Get me the campaign report for the UK marketplace over the past 30 days." And the skill automatically handles the entire workflow from account identification to final delivery, AMC workflows. Another workflow-based skill. This helps AI agents discover, execute, and monitor parameterized AMC workflows and download the results. Importantly, it does not create new workflows. Instead, it allows AI to conveniently execute workflows you already configured inside AMP's account context identifiers. This one is different. It's not a workflow skill. It's more like a capability guide. Different MCP tools require different account identifiers. This skill tells the AI which identifier each tool needs. For example, Profile ID, Advertiser Account ID, Manager Account ID. Think of it as the required instruction manual before calling any MCP tool. It prevents AI agents from passing incorrect parameters. So the relationship between MCP and skills can be understood like this. MCP tools are the tools themselves. Skills are the operating manuals. Tools define what can be done. Skills define how to do it. Based on the structure and writing style of Amazon's official skills, developers can already combine dozens of MCP tools into entirely new custom skills. These can then be dropped directly into an AI agent's skill folder. For example, I've already built my own bid analysis and bid adjustment skill. My AI agent now performs ROI analysis and pricing adjustments automatically across my advertising accounts. I've also built automated multilingual campaign deployment workflows for launching campaigns across multiple countries simultaneously. Amazon has also publicly encouraged the community to submit additional skills through its developer website. So the number of official skills will likely continue growing rapidly in the future.